Hello, come on in, Sarah. Good to see you. Hello. It's already evening, Eric? Good night. Sweet dreams. We're gonna coffee just for you. Yes, Akira, Fakemon is the stream. This is my OC streamer. Ratish, hello. Sorry for the confusion again. I try to make things easy, and it backfires. It only makes things more difficult. There, I'm kind of in the dark here. Hi, it's time. Pro Toad. Enjoy the stream. Get cozy, get comfy, because we're drawing. We're drawing today. Open this up. Open this back up. Look right over here. Fill out the form if you haven't already. If you want me to draw OC Pokemon, a fake Pokemon of your creation, why don't you go ahead, follow that link, bit.ly/dorklyfakemon. We've already got some great responses. Honestly, we have enough. We have more than enough to do today's stream, so don't feel obligated to get in there, but by all means, it's open. It's still open. Hello, Ethereal. Good to see you. Flying ground type, perhaps make one based on Huff and Puffin from Yoshi. Follow the link. Fan of Yoshi. There's still time. You can get in there. You can get in there. I'm not doing first come, first serve. I'm just going through and picking randomly. I just drew my own to start with for one. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Good to have you here. We're just going to be enjoying some chill beats. Drawing some Pokemons. What do we have here? What do we have? So, if you've seen the thumbnail, if you're coming here and you've seen the thumbnail, then you've seen Aquabara, which is a Fakemon from Ethereal. Hello, thank you. And they suggested that on one of the previous draw streams. So we've already had that one done. Let me see if I can pull that back up. I'll just pull up the thumbnail because I colored it really quickly. There he is, Aquabara. So Ethereal said, "I got an evolution for you. I've got an evolution for you." You wrote it, oh yeah. Before I mentioned the link, you wrote that. That's okay. I'm not trying to like call you out or anything. Just letting you know. If you want something done, that's the way to do it. I hope your suggestion makes it. Gandalf, let's see. Where are you? I see you in there, Pro Toad. I just saw you hit submit literally a second ago. Good for you. Good for you. You can put in your username in there. If you leave it blank or you just put like do not say my name, I won't say anything. I'll just say this comes from anonymous. It's okay. It's okay. Pro Toad, chill. Chill, you earned it. You earned it. I see that electric dragon that you suggested. Chill out. Chill out. So this is Aquabara. Ethereal. Is the music loud? It seems loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn it down a smudge. I'm going to smudge it just a little bit. I don't want it to be overpowering. It's supposed to be just like in the background. Just so when I do this, it's not silent. Ethereal says Capiflow is the evolution. Water type Capybara Pokemon. Some of these descriptions, nice and short. Capybara, evolution of Aquabara. Some of them, not so succinct. But that's okay. We love descriptions here. Love descriptions here. So the Aquabara evolution. Let me pull up a picture of a capybara. Because they are, they're an unusual looking real life animal. Hello. Hello, Kay. So Aquabara is ethereal. Since you're here, let me ask you a question. Is is this evolution line a 2-stage or a 3-stage? Because that kind of that might influence this drawing that we're about to make. Capybaras are cute. They're a little weird looking. They're a little strange looking, but hey, so are we, right? See the best way to get this in here. So here's a capybara, right? All right, streamer. There we go. Kind of look like a potato that rolled on the floor of a barber shop and got covered in hair a little bit. Oh, capybara Pokemon 3-stage evolution. See, I see some AI images of capybaras snuggled into blankets. We're not using those. The straight on look is so bizarre. It's like a squirrel with mange. Looks like some kind of diseased rodent. Biggest rodent in the world. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice of them to be the largest rodent? And here's the largest image on the internet. Can't even handle the size of this image. So just some references. So we have our first stage of this 3-stage evolution, right? I went with an inner tube type look with a little lily pad on the snout. Otherwise, very basic, just capybara. Maybe a little cute, little stylized a little bit. They look like they're constantly judging you. So true. So true. I've seen your Pokemon fanfic. I've seen it. I've seen Lopunny in your fanfic. Just a huge leggy guinea pig, basically. Alright, so second stage of a 3-stage evolution. And this is pure water type. Maybe they'll gain some secondary typing to start, but I like this. I like they have some good shapes. Just as like drawing a creature, they have some good shapes, which I want to make sure that I keep. Yeah, they're bizarre. Like, imagine the first person to see these things. You see it from far away, some type of rat over there, and it gets closer and bigger and bigger. Nightmare time. Just some good shapes. You could just draw just like a regular capybara. This mic's kind of in my way a little bit. You could just draw a regular type capybara like this. This is the shape. This is the rodent shape. And then it gets a little less cute as the evolutions go on. You know, it's not a baby anymore. Maybe the lily pad on it grows a bit. It starts getting a little bit more camouflaged, a little bit more armored. So that's like over the whole snout. It's, you know what? It's coming down almost like a horse mane. It starts getting a little bit more regal. What do you think of Sonic? Thoughts are about the Mario Galaxy movie trailer? I think there's no bad blood there. Sonic has gotten 3 movies so far. And I think Sonic would be proud of this small Italian man. I think he'd be happy for him. You know, Sonic was very lucky. They corrected their trajectory of that movie with the redesign. It's still unfortunately is one of those movies where it's the CGI character in the real world with, for some reason, always James Marsden driving a car, and talking to him like, "Oh, this guy's weird." Did we need it? Obviously not. They started to correct as the series went on. That first one is a miracle, though. Oh, Fanny Yoshi sent yours. Thank you. Donkey Kong movie instead of Mario movie 3. You know what, I kind of don't like the Donkey Kong scenes in the Mario movie. I have complicated thoughts on the Mario movie. My biggest one with the Donkey Kong and just the whole Kong Island and everything. Why is their thing go-karts? Why is their thing go-karts? I feel like that's one of those things in the script that's just like, how do we get from point A to point B? All right, they need go-karts, so obviously they go to the Kongs, right? Everyone knows Donkey Kong. You think Donkey Kong, you think go-karts. Sure. I don't get it. I don't get it. Getting phone calls here. I'm trying to draw this Capybara Pokemon. Stop calling me Bank. I get, yeah, Diddy Kong Racing and everything, but Diddy Kong was in it for a second. They call it, hey, shut up, Diddy Kong. The whole go-kart thing where they make their own carts, stolen directly from Ralph Saves, or whatever. Not Ralph Breaks the Internet. Just Wreck-It Ralph. That's all just, it's all there just to get to another scene. You know, as far as like a movie that celebrates Mario and all these things, I think it's just all surface level. Hey, how about we get the Koopas in there? Do we need anything else? I mean, it's what else do people want exactly? I just think that it is the bare minimum as far as IPs go, which is a shame. It's a shame. It looks great. There's like scenes in it that are honestly like, wow. Just the like normal scenes of like New York and everything. They look so good. That's what Illumination is good at as far as like the actual script. Not for me. Not for me. We're gonna talk about Ralph Breaks the Internet. I never saw it. I just I know of some scenes, and I know that just the title invokes, Do you remember like why people started saying stuff like that? Breaks the internet. One of the, if not the first, then one of the more prominent things that happened during that time was Kim Kardashian in this photo shoot where she's like doing a callback or a throwback to some old photo shoot where someone's like pouring champagne behind them and it's landing in a cup, bouncing on their ass and everything. Point being, there was a lot of like flesh in this photo shoot. So to take that kind of vibe into a kids movie was just like, why are you doing this? And then of course, much like all of these other movies written by old people that try to get in on the lingo of the internet and everything, everything was just too late with that movie. All the memes that they were saying was like, nobody talks like this anymore. Making a movie, when was that? Like 2016 or something, and making like lolcats a big part of it. Like Icon has cheeseburger ass movie. Like, ugh, blah, blah. Blah. All right, so he's also got a little toad friend. A little toady friend on here. There we go. And he's got water wings because he needs a little help swimming. You know, he's not the most graceful swimmer. Got his little water wings to help him out. There we go. All right. I think we're looking good. What's his name? Wait, what's his name? Does he have a Cappy Flow? Cappy Flow. Water type. And he's the Aquabara Pokemon. Screaming Goat was funny when it was just a meme. Screaming Goats were funny the first week. I cannot believe how much Screaming Goat content there had been in movies last year. So late. So late. And the meme is just, it's a goat and it's going, ah! That's the meme. There's like, there's no content to get out of that. So bizarre. The Screaming Goat stuff triggers me so much. It was in Thor Love and Thunder. It was in, God, there was there's more like all from the last 2 years. So late, so late. There's our little Cappy Flow getting into that water. Samuel, you may still submit. Yes. Follow the link. That is I'm mirrored. Which way? That is that way, right down here. bit.ly/dorklyfakemon. No capital letters. Can't believe Hawktua was in it. I still think about Hawktua. For one, every time I spit out my toothpaste water after brushing my teeth, I say Hawktua. Also, what a way to take. I'm so impressed by her She doesn't have a real name. Her name's Hawktua. So impressed by Hawktua's ability to get the 15 minutes of fame that she should have gotten from Hawktua, which, and I can talk about how weird it is that became a meme. In the channels it became a meme in with like conservatives and everything, when the whole thing's about, you know, but for her to take that and to parlay it into real stardom, where she's like featured on, what was she on, like the country Grammy Awards or whatever, and then a podcast, and to take that and to immediately start scamming people and then fall off the face of the earth. Wow. What a trajectory. That was insane. Speaking of insane, let's stick with the rodents. What do you say? Let's stick with the rodents. Colorphiliac 444 with their Ratatouille-mon, which is a sentient pan of Ratatouille made with real Rattata. It's a fire steel pan of cooked Rattata. So thank you for that. Rattata. Oops. Rattata. And then Ratatouille, the actual dish. Jake, it's not too late to submit. Follow the link that you see on your screen down there. Submit it up. Submit it up. The form is in the form of a link, bit.ly/dorklyfakemon. You'll see it right on your screen here. And that is just a Google form that you'll fill out. There's like 2 questions. We have a Rattata. A Ratatouille made of Rattata. Actually, I've never had Ratatouille. Can I be honest? It doesn't look good. It's just a bunch of, what, squash? I don't know. It's not for me. And it took me a while to see the movie Ratatouille too, because I was like, French rats that cook, I don't know. And I was right. It's definitely not Disney's best. I stand by that. I don't care if that gets me canceled. I stand by that. So we have rats. We got Ratatouilles. So I like the cast iron pan, and it is fire steel type. Yeah, it's just steamed vegetables. No thanks. It's got a cool presentation, but I feel like that's all it's got going for it. And the scene in Ratatouille, which is now a meme, of the old critic guy taking a bite of it, and like he thinks back to his childhood, and he's like, oh, the flavors, Ratatouille, I remember. Just looking at this food and thinking about having that reaction is foreign to me. Absolutely foreign to me. Was eggplant, squash, and tomatoes. I mean, we grill those things up over here too during the summer, and it's like it's good, but like this, I don't know. That's just me. I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to food like that. Give me a hot dog. Give me a big cast iron plate of hot dogs and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Ratatouille looks like a smug French cook. I think there is a world in which we have a Ratatouille with the big chef's hat. Yes, chef. Like that. And this is you know, the Ratatouille Pokemon, but I get canceled live on YouTube. I like I'm sticking with everybody's like interpretation, but I genuinely like Colrophilalic. Say your name right. Colrophiliac for 4's interpretation, which is the dish of ratatouille. So we have a big cast iron pan. Well, maybe it's kind of this way, and then you have a couple of the ratatouilles or ratatas, their feet hanging down, that makes it stand up. And as far as Pokemon that are just objects, real world objects, is this the worst one? No. No, it is not. You don't see a link? It's on the video screen. It's right at the bottom here. I would type it in chat, but YouTube and everywhere else we're streaming, you're not like supposed to say. They get so weird about links, which is definitely for the best. I can't say that that's a bad attitude to have, but they get iffy about the links. Here's our poorly drawn pan, and then we'll put some ratatas in this like spiral. It's kind of disgusting. Have Rattata feet just kind of like coming out this way. And then we'll have a bunch of Rattata. Thank you, Jake, for submitting. Thank you very much. Hello, Alex. Good to see you here. About to fight the Soul Master and Hollow Knight, Gandalf. Good luck. Good luck on that. Should I play Hollow Knight on stream for the first time? I've never played it. Is it good? What are people's opinions on Silk Song? Is that good? Ratatouille is correct. What is their name? Ratatouille-mon. Kind of a Digimon name. Ratatouille-mon. Tail coming out the back. It's like an arm coming out this way. A bunch of arms just coming out. Yes, chef. First of all, your Jordans are completely fake. Anyone else a sneakerhead? Why did I say anyone else? Is anyone a sneakerhead? I'm not. I've learned and discovered this about myself, that I can't have anything nice. I can't do nice, clean, white shirts. I can't do nice shoes and pants. Not even like dressy stuff, but just like clean, high quality stuff. I can't do it. I always get so messy. I'm not like outdoorsy. I'm not like constantly hiking. I don't know how I get so gross and messy. There's always something spilling on me. I can't do it. You know what I found out? This blew my mind, because it's a world that's foreign to me. I'm always was always impressed with the dudes who they always have like a very clean, pressed, wrinkle-free, new, undiscolored, like white shirt. Just a regular t-shirt. White t-shirt, looks crisp, good. And I was always thinking like, man, they must be always doing laundry, like to be able to keep stuff looking that good. No. They buy cheap white shirts in packs. They wear them once and they throw them away. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? To me, it's a little insane. Ready to Iman. Would you eat? Would you eat? Let's see. Let's spell this one together. Rata. It should be 2 T's. Rata. Ooh. 2 L's? Ready to Iman. And then we need to have some fire aspect, which will just be like steam. It's just steaming. This is the rat dish Pokemon. Yummy! You're cooking Pokemon, huh? Where's that in the next Pokemon game? Thank you, Medical Champ, for submitting. Will I be playing Sonic Cross World live? Definitely not this second, but if you have suggestions, love to hear them. Leave them in the comments so that I'm better at remembering and I can just see them. Because things happen in chat where I'm like, oh, check that out, and I just immediately forget. Instantaneously forgotten. It's gone. It's gone. Don't kill it. Eat it. It's so good, you guys. It's ratatouille. It's so good. Yum. Pokemon pot and pan. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with rats. Thank you, Philiac, for that. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? I see you, Stickly, in there. I see you, Stalwart. I see you, Medical Champion. Medical Champion, what you got for me? Legendary cow Pokemon? We'd love to see it. We love to see it. This is a legendary normal fairy legendary cow. Makes milk far superior to Miltank's Moo Moo milk. It is said that its milk can fully heal status ailments as well as health. A legendary cow. I like it. I like it. I'm thinking golden cow. Let's see what a cow statue gives us. Okay. Let's just draw a cow. Let's just draw a cow and make it gold. Legendary Moo Moo cow. Mecha Diglett. We have a Doug Trio evolution in here. We should do next. Bring forth the holy milk. Legendary cow. I'm gonna blow your minds and do the symmetry tool on this one. Actually, hold on. Let me try again. So we want the cow of legends. All right, kind of a yassified cow. And I'll say that's good. Jesus. Shrink this bad cow. And then we'll do, they're gonna, we want it to be very utter forward, you know? Indian cow, that crossed my mind, like, reverential, like, we worship the cow. That did cross my mind. Is this too not safe for work? Okay, maybe not like that. Yassified cow. You thought you'd never hear that? Woo! We say way worse stuff on this show, on this channel. Now that's a ossified cow if I've ever seen one. So they're gonna be like, they're gonna be sitting. Gotta make more room for this cow. Let's see. Yoga pose with cow limbs and hooves. Definitely making things more difficult for myself. The udder of champions. The udder of the gods. Moo Moo milk. Huh? Yeah, right. Moo Moo milk is skim milk compared to this milk. What's up, Star You? Love your water gun. Ethereal Gambino. Gambino. Have not seen. They do Pokemon videos. Should we maybe start a feud? There can really only be one Pokemon creator online at a single time, so I think that we don't like them. We hate them. Porygon with a chainsaw. Follow the link. Follow the link on the bottom of your screen. Fill out the form. There's our golden cow, the reverential Moo Moo. That's a good looking cow. Everyone ready for a suckle? Get your cups ready. Take a pull out of these udders. She's meditating on that milk. That milk. Everyone open your mouths. Here comes the milk. Fill the form, thank you. Star you. She could be hovering, yeah. She hovers there, menacingly. Thank you, timestamp guy. What's the time, by the way? How long have we been on for? Looks fire, the almighty cow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, medical champ, or meta champion. 328 for that. Brock would flirt with her. Has he crossed species lines before? That's not good. Brock, what are you doing? Okay, so I like this one. This one's good. Star you, thank you. Porygon with the chainsaw. It's Porygon. Hey, you know Porygon? You know what a chainsaw is? Then you pretty much got it. Porygon with a chainsaw. Is this an evolution? Like, is this Porygon Z? Porygon 2? But it's like, it just offshoots, and now it's Porygon with a chainsaw? You get Fakemon drawn by following the link down here. Fill out the form. And I'm just picking kind of whatever I see. Not really going in any order. And if I don't, I'm not going to get all of them done today, for sure. So you might not get yours. But since we have so many, could always come back to this concept in the next couple streams and finish them up or get a bunch more done. Normal Porygon, but just with a chainsaw. I'll show you all of the ones that we've done. Don't worry about that. So Porygon, but what has a chainsaw? Porygon's a weird looking Pokemon. Like, surely by design, that's the point, but also just like to draw it, so bizarre. I don't know, where do I even begin with this thing? Your duck looking ass. Noibat? I like Noibat. I like the fact that they made this, like, is he a pseudo legendary or is he just a dragon type, the evolution? I like that it's a bat. Because people, they sleep on bats. They sleep on them. All because of the Zubat line. And it's like, bats? But like those annoying things that fight you in caves in the games? No. There's good ones too. There can be if you just let them. This is not quite not quite right. So weird looking. Woobat evolves into Swoobat. Yeah, okay, so the name's not perfect. Swoobat. Swoo-woo. Swoobat. Woo and Woobat. Okay, so yeah, the names suck, alright? Because it's Zubat, but Woobat. But they're better, and they're different. Why do they name them like that? Why name it just like Zubat? Alright, I hate my Porygon's face. It's a little better. Strange looking Pokemon. Alright. And then a chainsaw. Which I'll do like the cartoony one. That's the sound of a chainsaw. For all of you that are listening but not watching. James Holmes submitted an easy-ass Pokemon. Thank you for that. Fairy type was added because terrible players couldn't handle dragons, cried like a bunch of babies. I could see that being true. I could definitely convince myself that that is true. It's just Porygon with a chainsaw. How do you do this? Maybe it's like the Pokemon virus that sometimes your Pokemon will get just for a random chance. Like there's nothing you can do to get the Pokerus, the Pokerus, which I think in game gives them like more experience. As they gain experience, they get like double or something. So you want it, right? And it just happens. You'll be checking on your Pokemon and you'll be like, what is this symbol? What is this Pokerus next to their name? So maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like you have a normal Porygon and he's a computer glitch, right? So you put him in the computer, the Pokebox, and you take him out. He has a chainsaw now. Where did this come from? It's the same. He's the same Pokemon. Is he a different type? Normal and chainsaw type. Okay. Porygon chainsaw. Normal chainsaw. The chainsaw Pokemon. Thank you, Staryu, for this. Thank you for Porygon Chainsaw. Can you submit another one? You are free to submit multiples. I'm definitely not going to give people 2 in the same stream, so go ahead and submit, but you won't see it this time. But I'm keeping these forms Um, I still have the one when I was drawing your OCs. Um, so you can always submit more, and then if we do this again, which I'm sure we will, then I could get to it again. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got? Oh, I like this one. This one's very similar, but I like the name because it's a pun. I mean, well, is it a pun? It's kind of a pun. It's an axolotl that wields an axe, so it's just called Axolotl. So maybe this is like a convergent form of Whooper. Joe does stuff as a YouTuber fixated on Porygon. Porygon, back when the original 151 was it. Porygon was an interesting Pokemon. A, for its banned anime episode, and B, because I think you can only like buy it at the you gamble in the casino and you get points or whatever, and then you can buy one. That was the only way to get it. So I like a cute little axolotl, but he's got he has axes, and there's more description. It's he has crazed eyes, like the snake from the Jungle Book with the like swirly swirls. You're getting a lot of ads, Ethereal. I'm sorry. We have it set to like standard ads, not like every 3 minutes push an ad, push a 5-minute ad break. We have it set to like what standard. So if it's too much, then I'm sorry. Yeah, the game corner is the only place you could get the one Porygon in the game. You wish, Jay, you wish you could see that Porygon banned episode back in the day, just as a test. Do I have epilepsy? Let me put this episode on. No, I'm good. I'm good. Favorite Pokemon for me, it's Charizard because I'm an old head. I'm an old man. So it's Charizard. It's the original badass Pokemon. Come on. Not Fire Red. Just Red. Pokemon Red. With that fire-breathing dragon on the cover. Come on. Can't beat it. So Axolotl. A crazy axolotl with axes. Like this. I like this. And I'm envisioning a multi-stage Pokemon. So this is the first stage. So he's still cute, you know? And you fight him and you're like, this guy. Okay, Axolotl, with your axes. Okay. What type is he? Is he steel what? Steel water. Makes sense. Making a Sonic enemy, it feels like that, right? Like Dr. Robotnik really messed up this animal. just kind of holds out his axes. Not even like in the most threatening stance. He just kind of holds them out. I've got axes! Do something. Keep them away from preschools? What does that mean? They never power up Pikachu. That's not true. That's not true. He had a Gigamax, Dynamax form. It's got a special form, right? So in this baby evolution here, he's got kind of like shitty axes. Like they're not that great. They're just like little hand axes. And then as he evolves, he gets some better weaponry. Axolotl. I like this guy a lot. Dangerously cute. He'll get you. He'll get you. Does he hypnotize children like a certain goth Pokemon? I think he just has crazy eyes. It's just supposed to, like, visually denote that he's psycho. He's out of his mind. Look out. He's gonna get you. This is Axolotl. Sea to water. The baby weapon Pokemon. There's Axolotl. He's good. Can we all agree? He's good. He's good. We like him a lot. It can't defeat Aquabara. Steel water, Axolotl. Unless he drops his weapons, then he's just water. Steel is all here. That's it. Thank you, Dex, for that. I don't know if I called you out. Dex, thank you. What else we got here? Another cute one from Bean8540. And this is another one where I just like the name. The description's good too, but the name is so good. So this is a small, round puppy Pokemon made of bubbles. Comes in different colors based on what soap scent is used. Come on. And the name? Pupple. Pupple. So it's Marill inspired water fairy type bubble puppy Pokemon. Puppy made of bubbles. So I'll even change, you know what, we're gonna go. I'm even gonna change my color here. got kind of that soapy bubble look. Kind of looks like he's diseased, but not very. Let's see, can I do the soap bubble look? Uh-oh. Oh, what a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, little pop ball? Well, thank you, Stickly. Thank you so much. It's just a chill stream. It's just a chill one. At the purple. Pokemon that's just a rock with a serious face. Local best friend. Follow that link. bit.ly/dorklyfakemon. Tell me what you want to see. So who is this? Bean? Bean8540. Thank you for the idea for Putbull. Putbull. The bubble puppy Pokemon. And they are Water Fairy. It's just a good little puppy. That's all. That's all. It's just a very good boy. That's all. Purple. Let's see. Are there any disgusting ones I can do now to balance it out? Not disgusting. Not disgusting. Some of y'all intentionally disturbing. But let's see what else we have. Oh, okay. So I had seen this. I read it earlier, and I already have an idea. Brian, thank you for this idea. So this is Um, Doug, Doug, Doug Nonet, Doug Nonet, Doug Nonet, Doug and on it, Doug Nonet. So that's Doug Trio. And here's the description. Here, I'll pull up Doug Trio so you can look at that. So it's Doug Trio. We can reasonably infer that Diglett's evolution multiplies its heads by 3. So, Doug Nonet is the evolution of Doug Trio with 9 heads. For bonus points, we also have its mega evolution, Doug Score and 7 with 27 heads. Let's keep it to 9. Let's keep it to 9 heads. Yeah, Stickley, when he makes a mess on the carpet, it's just carpet cleaner. He doesn't make a mess. All it is carpet cleaner. So Doug Trio with 9 heads. I know what you're thinking. And look, it's okay. It's okay to think this. Get that color back here. It's okay if you viewer, if you're thinking, you get a bunch of heads like that, Doug Trio like that, and then you just make more like that. You just have like a whole bunch of them like that. Like that's, you just have 9 heads coming out of here, and they're all Doug Trios. It's okay. It's all right. You don't need to worry about it. You let me worry about it. Here's what we're doing. I'll show you. Instead of just having 9 separate little heads popping out of the ground, for me, it needs to be a cohesive animal. It needs to be one horrible, horrible creature. To that end, we have a main head, okay? Because again, to me, this is Diglett, who is evolving twice. So Doug Trio into Doug Nonet. Relax. Just wait. Relax. So we have one Doug Diglett head. And he's reasonably upset. It's for good reason. So he's coming out of the ground, and we need a sense of scale. All right, that's the most important thing. Is he the size of a thumb? No, no. Here's a tree. Here's a normal tree. Just so you get a sense of how big this creature is. That's a tree. Okay, here's a house. Here's your house. Congrats on being a homeowner. Here's your house. That's your house. That's your weird looking house. You can't even see it all. That's your house right there. All right? This is a big animal, okay? This thing is it's dangerous. All right? So that's one head, okay? That's head number 2. And they're not all angry. The main one's angry because you would be too, right? They're not all angry. Not every head's angry. It's kind of like Execute or Executor, where each seed head has a different personality, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. This one's angry. This one's mad because he's the furthest one down. So he's got kind of a chip on his shoulder because he like barely makes it over the ground. You know, everyone else can like see over rooftops and stuff, and he's like right here. I'd be upset too. Then you have a long one in the back, which serves as like the tail. You have a long one in the back, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 8 over here. And then I know what you're thinking. You can't be done. That's only 8, including the big main one. That's only 8. Wrong again. Wrong again. The nose is another head. That's the 9-headed Doug Trio evolution. Thank you, Madness. Submitted a door Fakemon. Thank you so much. You don't need to pay for them. But thank you. We appreciate that. Diglett is a good name, but Dugnonit. Dugnonit is the Pokemon. Dugnonit. Dugnonet? Dugnonet. Which is just ground. What kind of Pokemon would you say this is? Hello, Protoad. Hello, welcome back. Diglett, Eldritch Abomination. Maybe it's French like Dugnonet. Could be. Madness, come on. You're too kind. Angry bottom one should probably be moved. It looks inappropriate. Also like a G-Max than an evolution. The Goliath Pokemon, I like that. No, he's good. In fact, we'll give him some hair. He looks cool. I like him a lot. The Goliath Pokemon. The Gigantamax version is just another 2 of these next to him. Another 2 with 8 heads coming out of it. No, you didn't miss a lot. No, we're just hanging out. We're just chilling. How you doing? Oregon Harvest, the signature move of Dugnonet, we don't know. Thank you, Brian, for the suggestion. Okay, I'm not gonna say Madness because you paid that you get to go next. I'm not saying that, but it just so happens that you are gonna go next. Hello, Dragon Super. Hello. The Door Pokemon. So we have Dorbass, dark type Door Fakemon with a curved top that curves outward and makes 2 ear-like points with 2 indents in the center with eyes and a longer indent on the bottom for a mouth. With a doorknob on the left with 2 hands and feet sticking out. Big description here, so let me make sure I get it all. And then local best friend says, I got a rock type you're gonna love. I see you in there. I see you in there. Hold on, you said local best friend or blame. So, Poke Madness 1996, otherwise known as Madness Arcaders. Dorbass. So a door with a curved type that curves outwards. Make sure I'm understanding this. So it curves like back, right? So it curves backwards with 2 ear-like points and 2 indents in the center. So it kind of curves back, so these are like the ears. And Madness, Madness, come on. Come on, thank you! We should have allowed submission of photos. Would have been easier. It has an evolution line. Thank you. You know, the photos is a good idea. I think part of the idea here is that it's my interpretation, you know, and putting limits on things is a good way to get creativity out of it. Because if I'm just copying pictures, then it's not as fun. Thank you for the tips. So kind. Thank you so much. Trying to get this right. So he's got indents in the center with eyes, longer indent on the bottom for mouth. Okay. So what I'm imagining is not just like indents like someone like punched the door, but more like how doors have those patterns. Well, you said a longer indent on the bottom, so I'm going to make these shorter. Like that. And then a longer indent on the bottom. And this is a dark type, so he's going to be pretty angry looking. Well, let's not make it that shape. He's going to be pretty angry looking. That's kind of what I'm envisioning, like those types of patterns on doors. Hello, Hami. Hypnotocrisis. Hypnoticris. Right on the bottom of the stream. Let me get my finger the right way. That's what she said. bit.ly/dorkly Fakemon. Fill out the form. I'll see it. That's what we're pulling from. Bottom indent is horizontal. Madness. Are you donating every time, or is it just saying that you donated once and every time you comment it's putting $4.99 USD under your name? Are you donating every time? Do you know that you're doing that? There's no refunds. The bottom indent is horizontal. Thank you. It eats your soul? Where's the knob? You were very specific. On the left. And you said knob and not handle, so I'm imagining circular knob. Maybe with a keyhole. Keyholes are always fun. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do it here. Like that. No. That's not how doors work, right? It's always in the knob. This kind of reminds me, tell me if this was your intention. But is this based or at least inspired by the door from Alice in Wonderland. You type the link in Safari, it's not showing up as anything. Make sure there's no capital letters, no spaces. bit.ly/Dorothy Fakemon. It's the first form, so it should look very cute and young. All right. So let's make it not as angry. Maybe like that. Bit of shading so we can see that's indented. It's not coming out. Just some art tips that you can take home with you for free. Oh, it looks like the trees in Kirby. It does. Are the ears good, or should it be like more pronounced? I want to keep like the rectangular door shape. I think this is kind of what you were saying. Just some art tips that you can take with you on your adventures in creating. Final evolution metal barrier gate. You probably already have an idea of madness, but I'm seeing for the final evolution like a bank vault with like a huge wheel and like heavy duty sides to it. That's what I'm seeing for the final evolution. And then however bank vaults look, I don't know. You get it. You get it. Shadow, what, huh? First and final warning, Shadow's gaming. Reminds you of Moshi monsters. Plank's older cousin, that's always getting into trouble. So we also have, hands and feet sticking out. So hands, not arms, but hands and feet sticking out. Madness. Can you confirm or deny? Are you donating every time, or is it just showing up that you have donated once? Because you're out of your mind if you're donating every time. Should be curved outward. Okay, so more like out with 2 points hanging off to the side. Be curved outwards. Oh, I see what you mean. I was thinking more like going back, but no, you just mean it's curving out. Aha. All right, so I'll fix that up a little bit. I'll fix that up a little bit. And then you said, with 2 points hanging off the side. Curved outward with 2 points hanging off the side. That I'm a little lost on. 2 points hanging off the side. Every time but you don't have to chill out. Madness. I just wanted to like thank you for all the donations and just make sure that that is actually what was happening. Because I didn't want it for some reason to just be like permanently on your name, like they donated once, and it just looks like you're always doing it. And for me to be like, thank you so much for donating all those donations, and you be like, I only did it once, like, sorry. Like, I didn't want you to feel bad. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. The middle part is curved upwards. Okay. The middle part is curved upwards. Like the middle part of their head. I'm trying to get this right. The middle part of their head. Like it goes like this? Like that? Is it like one of those ornamental doors? You tell me. You tell me. Your local best friend, don't you worry. Nobody has to donate. I'm not playing favorites or anything. I'm just expressing my gratitude for any donations. Okay, so it does point upwards. Okay, so that's good. And then we have hands, the whole top. Okay, good. Then we have hands and feet. I'm just imagining like cartoon gloved hands. Just because I'm cartoon pilled, so that's just how I envision it. With the Mickey Mouse lines. Because it's the first evolution, you know, it's supposed to be cute. That door looks cool. Curved like a half circle. The whole top is curved like, okay. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Like this? Like that? Like that. I like this little guy though. It's a good little guy. I think that's. Do I take commissions outside of Dorkly? I do occasionally. You'll have to wait for donation or not donations, commissions to open up, but I definitely do. So follow me. Right next to the link is where to follow me. Smaller, but yeah, got it. Okay, cool. All right, I feel good about this guy. I feel good about Dorbis. He's dark type. Something tells me madness. Oh, pupils and iris. And oh, so like they're actually in there. So let's. So he's got his eyes in here. And something tells me that you have. I don't know what kind of mouth you're thinking of in there, but something tells me you have an idea of what Pokemon this is. Like Pikachu's the mouse Pokemon. Like this is the the entryway Pokemon. The something. I'll put entry Pokemon. You tell me if it's wrong. Entry Pokemon. The ears, like points, should droop down like horns. Okay. All right, this is the final the final adjustment. Like that. Almost like a Viking helmet. Like that. You didn't think of that part yet? It's the entry Pokemon. That's what it is. That's final. That's canon. Thank you so much, Madness, and thank you for your generosity. Your local best friend. I see you. I hear you. Rocky, you put Earth type. I'm gonna say Rock type. I'm just gonna say Rock type. So basically a rock with a serious face, which I love. I love. And it's not gonna be like Geodude where it's like floating. It's got arms. It's literally rock. And it's just on the ground. With a very serious face. This is Rocky, the rock-type Pokemon. He has a serious nature. Hey, Rocky. Why are you so serious? It's a neat little guy. Screenshot and Madness. I'm going to post these on my socials, which is right here. So if you want a better resolution version of it, check those out after the stream later. The rock's just standing there, menacingly. Rocky. Archetype. The rock Pokemon. There he is. Rocky the best. Thank you, local best friend. Thanks for being a bro. Appreciate you. 15 more minutes. How about that? How about 15 more? All right. Let's see. Oh, I see you, Luminator. Luminator just hit submit. Boom. I see you. What else we got here? Oh, this one was cool. Topic Al. An upside down aloe vera plant with the pot as a shell protecting the brain. 2 eyes poking out of the shell. Tentacles that look like the leaves of the aloe vera. So cool. Shell is color green. It has some root-like nerves breaking out of it. Tentacles are turquoise. It's based off of cephalopods. So cool. So cool. Right? Hypnoticris? You guys are creative. I'm glad that I farmed this out to you guys so I don't have to think about anything. Way to go. Yeah, this one's cool. An aloe vera plant turned upside down. have an upside down pot. It's like those clay pots. And then we have break. Well, let's do like that. The roots coming out. We need, if Dorkly were more realistic, everyone is a stereotype. Parker would have a mustache that he twirls while planning evil things, as he does, as we know he does. He had to take advantage of you all to make more money. He loves to make money. That's why he makes animated videos on YouTube. You know, where the money is. Where that big money is. So we have, I like having the eyes peeking out from here. And it kind of stands up on these aloe vera like tentacles. And aloe vera has like spikes, so they're going to be spiky. So this is the Pokemon you call when you get stung by the other cephalopod Pokemon Tentacool. Put some of that aloe vera on there. And I see this as the first stage of 2 or 3. And it maybe breaks more and more out of its shell. He's just a cool little guy. He's just a cool little guy. Stream froze for a second. We're good. We're good. Madness, thank you. Submitted another one, Ghost Rock, Final Evo. Thank you so much. Madness, you're too kind. You're too kind. It's almost pathological how kind you are. Thank you. Last one you promised. Hey, it's all good. I'm gonna not give people multiple turns before I get to everybody, but we'll do this stream again. I think it went well. We'll do this stream again, don't you worry. Am I forgetting anything? Cephalovera, by the way, is the name. Cephalovera. I think we got it. I think we got it all. Except for the color, but let's, in the interest of time, let's not do color. Very good little Pokemon. When's the next one? Well, the next stream will be next week. I can't stream on Thursday, so it's going to be earlier in the week. Maybe we'll just do this one next stream as well. I think it went well, and you guys have been popping off in the responses in my little Google forms. So, I mean, we certainly have enough to do more. So, if I don't feel like thinking of something else to do, I think we could do this one again. You'll just have to follow, like, and subscribe. And then you'll get notified. Don't worry. This is, Seth Aloe vera. Aloe vera. So cool. Thank you, Topic Al. And this is water grass. And we'll say, what do I want to call it? The hidden, or the disguised pot Pokemon. What's XP? In Pokemon, it's experience points. Why does he not just join the Patreon? Good point. What did I say? Disguised. The disguised pot Pokemon. So cool. We got time for at least one more. Oh, thank you, Stigley. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I need that. I need that reassurance and kind words. Otherwise, bye. I'm gone. So we got one more. There's so many responses. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. You guys rule. Thank you so much. And thank you just watching either live or afterwards on the YouTube channel or even the Twitch. Yes, we are on Twitch. Thank you so much. Every donation, but even every just view, every just watch, just sit there silently and just watch. Leave it on a second screen. Don't even look at it. Don't look at me. Mute it. I don't care. Just have it on. I appreciate you. I don't personally animate or voice Sonic on the channel, but you're in the right place. Yes. Yours if possible, Yoshi. Okay, where are you? Fan of Yoshi, I see you. Huffin' Puffin from Yoshi's Island. Well, I gotta look at what that is. He's a puffin? What does huffin? Oh, this guy. Sure. You. So you say, fan of Yosh. You say water, flying, and ground type. All right, you're getting greedy. 3 types. Something, just something based on him. And he's called Garda today. I'm playing Hollow Knight Gandalf? Nice. James, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to wait till next stream. It was really luck of the draw and whoever said it first. So it's fan of Yoshi. Something based off of Huffin' Puffin, which you know, even if you think you don't know, you do. You know this one. I like fan of Yoshi's idea. Just something based on this. I like this guy. Just make something based on that. Certainly nothing wrong with that. So this little guy, he runs around. He's very worried. He's sweating. And he's got big pants. He's worried. Even Arceus doesn't have 3 types. This is the first one. First and only one. Guardian. See, I can't even say the root word. Anna today? Which I'm sure is something where if I wasn't streaming and felt like people were watching me, I'd know what that is. And I could say it. Scientific term for a group of ducks. Got you. Well, then I love it. Then it's good. And if I was smarter, I would have gotten that. And today. Today is an Antitoday day. What size pants you think? That's a 2XL, at least. I like the shape of our guy. And I'll give him a slightly different look. because it's based on, but we don't want to be sued. So he's got a slightly different look. But he's got them big pants. He's got them 2XLs, you know? Kind of a derpy look to him. And I want to make mine like really look more like pants. So they're like jeans. And instead of having polka dots on the pants, they're on him. Like that. And then he's got the Converse on here. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. I like the arm look to the Yoshi character, so I'm gonna incorporate that into a tail. So it's kind of like a Meryl tail, where it's just like little string with the big ball on it. What is he? So he's 3 types. He's water, flying, and ground. So imagine him up in the sky. He's up in the sky, flying around. He doesn't flap his wings. He just kind of glides. Yeah. What was it? Guard. Gardatide. Water. Flying. Ground. Thank you, fan of Yoshi. The Guardian Pokemon. Oh my god. How many is that? How many did we do? Not enough, I say. So good. Thank you so much for joining me and having fun with me. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all the ones that we've done. That's the best part. I gotta scroll so far. Oh my goodness! So I started off just me. Do you post the drawings anywhere post stream? I sure do. I'll post these on my Blue Sky. So follow that's down there. Also on the little end screen that you'll see when we're done. You'll see those again. So follow me, J Hall Comics. So here's my little streamer. This is me. That's my OC. Starting with the evolution to a Pokemon that we had made with chat a while ago. That is in the thumbnail. So this is Cappy Flow. What else did we do? Of course. Why of course? Why of course it is Rattatuimon, the rat dish Pokemon. You smell that? It's the smell of success right there. Golden Cow. Oh, I never put their name. Where's our cow Pokemon? Oh no, where is it? This was Legendary Cow. Legendary. Why, of course its name is Legendary. Legendary. And that's normal fairy. Legendary, normal fairy. Easy way to remember that. Just think of the rhyme. The the golden cow Pokemon. Oh, Fryin and Byan. Thank you, Ran, for becoming a member. Doo-doo. Porygon Chainsaw. It's just Porygon with a chainsaw, folks. Give me a break. It's just a normal Porygon. Now looks like it squeezes out eggnog. Don't say that. Don't say that in my stream. Axolotl. I love the names on these. Axolotl. Steel Water type baby weapon Pokemon. So good. Whoop. Pupple. The Bubble Puppy Pokemon. The Bubble Puppy Pokemon. Say that as many times as you'd like, chat. Dugnone. Dugnonnet? Ground type Goliath Pokemon. That's just a bunch of Digletts. It's the Doug Trio evolution. There's 9 of them. Look at this sad little door. There he is. Dorbus. The dark type entry Pokemon. He's a door. A ball. Rocky the rock type Pokemon. He is the rock Pokemon. If you've ever wanted a rock Pokemon, good place to start right here. Thank you, Pro Toad. Vera, the watergrass disguised pot Pokemon Aloe Vera Cephalopod. So cool. So cool. I want to see these in the next game, by the way. Someone call Game Freak right now. Sorry, I'm being told that we're being sued and our channel is being dissolved. Machampion. I'm gonna butcher this name again. Here we go. Y'all ready? Guard today. Water flying ground type, only 3 type Pokemon. The only one's the Guardian Pokemon. With his blue jeans and his Converse. So good. Hello. Hot. And bye. We're leaving. That's it. End of stream. Thank you. Thank you for all your submissions. Keep submitting. We'll do this again real soon. Promise. Pinky swear. And catch the video on the channel. It's just going to be there waiting for you. Watch it again. Just play it nonstop in the background. Just rack up those views. Why not? It's free. I appreciate you. Check us again next week. We might just do this again and get to the ones I didn't get to. Or we might play some games or do something else. It's kind of up to how I'm feeling that week. But I did a good job. You guys did a great job. Enjoy this end screen where you can see where to follow us. Make sure to hit that bell. Can you slam the like button one time for me, please? Can you leave a comment? Can you interact with me in real life? Give me a high five. Say hello to your neighbor. Is that too much to ask? Glad you could be here too, Proto. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Appreciate you.